You need to change the fish water.
It's in the game.
All you gotta do is Google, YouTube, TikTok. I don't know. I never had fish. I'm doing the same thing. Look what I'm doing. This shit ridiculous. That's why I never had fish. Every time I got fish from Congo or something, they die. They do. They do. Yeah, the goldfish, bro. Goldfish get big as shit. Oh, God. Go, look, watch this. It don't grow because it's in the environment it's in. Once it's in a bigger tank or something, if it's in the oil, if it's in the ocean or anything, don't get big as shit. Look, goldfish grow like shit. You ain't know that? Fuck yeah. Look at this shit say. They can live the lifespan averaging about 10 to 15 years. With some good vitals, living up to 30 years when provided with good proper care. Nah, but you can't change it all the way. You still gotta have some of that water still in there. He gotta have only 30% water change. So he gotta basically have. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like he need he need that water, but like 50%. He need 50% of that water, but 30% of fresh water. Get it? But we can't. We got to make sure the water's the same temperature. So yeah, we don't got no cup. We need a little cup, like a drinking cup. Nah, we need a skinny one, like the one skinny ones I be drinking out. So y'all have to put it in the tank with it and sit it in there until it gets to the same temperature as the water. That's why I never did fish. I swear to God. What?
The career
Oh,
is more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced
man,
you
it's
to
school
it
over
right
with,
now.
man.
Oh my
I'm in school over. I'm tired of this fucking trash.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League. This is GEHA
I think
Field
Maryland
at
already
Arrowhead
are.
Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest
Yeah, that's why I used to
between
love
the
Maryland.
Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He had it
Ooh, bro, get the fucking ball.
Jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Warren here from the gun. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Let's go, Steelers. Let's go. Here we go. We coming to the motherfucking kingdom. We about to take over. Yeah, that's cool. I said, yeah, that's cool.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line.
Lucky I was smoking. I was smack you. Ooh, boy.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You one of them type of players. I can see it now.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Oh, shit, I got to put my bag, okay.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
Oh, yeah.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a
Put
Chiefs
my
first
bag,
down.
okay. Fuck that.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for them.
New set of downs from 37.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10.
Hey,
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey.
boy, waited all
And
play
they're
for
gonna
that
get to him after a gain of
motherfucker.
close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Back to the air, Mahomes. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in.
On my soul, they just work me, Mo.
And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Throwing again, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running back sent in motion. Again, Mahomes to throw. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Let's go, Louie!
Another throw for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Come on, that you did great.
The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's got the squiver. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
You a Ravens fan. Why you ain't get your bum ass team, guy?
2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steelers football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Throwing this one back at the end zone.
Oh my God, you put the ball off them niggas, DK.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing box. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Hey, 88, 88, 88. Yeah, live.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you.
I know.
Second down, that playbook
I say it.
wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you block. 319.
Warren running between the tackles. Dancing past him. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for us Steelers. First and goal.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the turnover into a lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Easy.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Counter kick here to Pacheco. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. I'll run it with Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of uncle momentum to that side.
First down, here's Rodgers. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Rodgers gonna throw on first. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Throwing again. Rodgers. Finds his back. Jalen Warren. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Again, Rodgers. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 2nd and goal. Going again here, it's Rodgers. Got him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Working quickly here. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Catch made. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it down from 37.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Play action, Mahomes. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally. But really trusting yourself to throw that out route, there comes a time and experience.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet. Players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And they
Bro, what the fuck?
push for the line. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Yellow. Hey, 40. I've got look. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. That's a long right. Hey, 43.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game, but unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.